Okay, like I said, I'm going to put a bit more power in my rig. It's quite powerful already, but I want to make it a bit more powerful. Because at the moment, the wind's really light and it's, it's kind of hard to point. So I'm just going to let a bit more of this off, take it off, put even more of a belly all the way, almost right down to the front harness lines. That's basically making this 5.8 into a 6.2. We'll go and see. Matthew's just got washed up. We'll see what happens. What I might do as well is a little bit of a trick is notch my boom up a tad. I like my boom fairly low because basically I like to keep my weight on the board. I don't like to keep flying up, and I wear quite a low hook as well, so I need to keep the boom I need to keep down there in order. Okay, launching waves. What you need to do is you need to watch the sets. When the sets are gone, you can go through the last final set, chuck your board down, keep the rig flying, and then you're out. Once you're through the shore dump, it's just a matter of trying to let the sets go again, find the flattest set, or on the last set, launch your equipment. Okay, I'm going to try and launch now. That's good. I'm up. Okay, there's a gust there, maybe enough to get me going. Let's just see if we can get off the beach a little bit further. There we go. Yep, that's the one. Oh, it's very light. Wind is incredibly light. There we go. That's the one. That's it. There we go. That's it. Catch a weed there. Get your big board out! Okay, that's it. What I've done is I've made myself much more powerful now for these conditions. It's not going to be fantastic, and I could probably end up sacrificing a bit of upwind power because obviously the sail's not going to want to point as high with this extra bellying. Already, set to avoid kind of breaking wave there. I'm already feel that I'm losing a piece of ground where I'm sailing less upwind and more crosswind with this saddlebag right out. I mean, in racing, we would normally use that as our downwind setting on the sail to get maximum power down off the wind. Yeah, it's incredibly light. The wind's not getting up at all. But we are still planing. But I'm not planing very far off the beach. I think we might have got a little bit of a lift off the wind as well. So we'll see what happens on the route back. It's nice. This is nice. It's nice to be out here. There's nothing like it. This sort of kind of an unrelaxed stance that you have to adopt just to keep everything in order. The sail, the boom, the board, the mast, your feet, everything. Your head, looking where you're going. It's nice, a bit of wind stronger now. Nice. It's easier when the wind's strong. It's difficult when it's light. It's difficult to get any purchase on the equipment. Oh, it's nice. Here comes another gust. It's very, very gusty. I think I need to navigate a jibe now, just in case my angles are not set very well, and my upwind. Just find myself a nice little wave that will help me squeeze around. See if we can find it. It's not very good because all the waves are pretty shit. Oh, here we go. This is nice. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, it's lovely. Lovely. Come on. Come on. Oh shit! Oh, that's been about 10 pumps just to keep myself planing. And it's still not planing proper. Here we go, yes. Thank you, Lord. Thank the Lord. Oh, yes. Oh, right. Okay, my angle's not too bad. I'm pretty sure I can make it back on this angle. In fact, it's not looking too bad at all. I mean, that was a pretty good jibe. I was lucky. I managed to jibe in the middle of a wave, and the wave heading towards the beach squeezed me out of my jibe. It was a really nice jibe. And for this, you know, for the water to be the way it is, and for me to actually plane any jibes the way the water is no mean feat. So it must mean I'm not too bad at jibing. Okay. I think I've got enough purchase upwind now. I can mess about a little and maybe look for some little ramps just to chop myself off of. I don't know if any of you ever had bikes, push bikes, and you ever wanted to do a jump, or we used to do what we call bunny hop. Well, that's what I do. If I'm coming off a piece of wave, doesn't have to necessarily be big, I will bunny hop. I will crouch down and spring off the top, and that's how you manage to get a higher wave, a higher jump, should I say. Okay. You really could do with some more wind. It's really light. It's really frustrating. I'm having to work everything, work the board over every single piece of top. Let me tell you, I am seriously getting a workout. It might not seem like I'm doing a lot, but I can assure you, that one just came out of nowhere, and I couldn't let that one go. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad at all. Happy with that. I mean, for the conditions and the speeds that I'm doing, I think that was an impressive little chop hop. Another patch of weed there. You've really got to watch out for this weed, guys, because that will stop me dead. I managed to damage the nose of my board the other night. I'm going to jibe on this wave. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Oh, come on. Damn, no wind, man. Wind's got me again. There we go. Come on. Past Matthew. It's quite interesting sailing tonight, even though it is a light winds scenario. I mean, if I was racing, I reckon I'd be going for an 8 or a 7.5. I like sailing with a 5.8 on my Ventura. It just works so nice. The equipment is so light, and these sails, don't be fooled. These storm sails, they really can provide a lot of power when you really need it, and they're so tunable. I mean, I've got stacks of belly in this sail. I mean, look at that. It's actually touching both the harness lines on the other side of the boom. It's actually touching the boom all the way up to beyond the harness lines. So it's amazing I'm actually managing to squeeze the speed I am in this extremely light condition. Oh, it's nice and gust now. Some waves. The wind's blowing a bit more now. It's okay, well, I'm really reading the chop in front of me, and I'm preparing my body and my stance to manage to absorb or fly over the chop as it comes. If I look away, I feel that heightens my senses. So you can see how choppy it really is. But if I look away, I'm looking behind me, and I'm still managing to sail along without knowing what's coming up, because I'm feeling everything the board's doing, the feedback I'm getting under my feet, and knowing what to do and to react to it in this really peculiar wind, peculiar waves. I'm looking at the board, you can see how much the board is bouncing about. Let's go for a bit of speed. See how this board works over this chop. You can see how fairly flat. Oh, it's just got caught with the nose there. Right, here we go. Let's go for a bit of speed. It's really driving the board now, really going some. I reckon we're up to the mid 30 miles an hour, maybe even more, don't know. It's difficult to judge, because it feels like you're doing 40 or 50 miles an hour, I can assure you. Okay, well, I'm going to crank it upwind again. Take it upwind, board's slowing down. It's a nice long reach. In fact, I'm really enjoying this. It really is very, very enjoyable. So wind's actually increased, so now I am really nicely powered up, nicely. I can really tell you, this is just absolutely spot on. It's kind of nights like this, I mean, bearing in mind it's probably about 7:15 at night on Monday night, the 17th, and nights like this I really wish I could have a few good slalom boys out here on their slalom equipment, just to see how I fare against some of the top sailors. I'm nowhere near a top windsurfer, but with my knowledge and my speed, I'd like to think that I could give them a run for their money. It's another sweet jibe. Just can't get any power out of the jibe on this wind tonight. Ah, it's just dropped. Drop the speed. Drop the sail. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Oh no. I want us to stop. Wait for this next gust. Just showing you how light it is. I'm planing really well, but I come out of a jibe and it's dead stop. Dead stop. There's a gust just now. Here it is. It's just hopefully enough to get me back onto the plane so that I can reach back upwind. Yes. Yep. Right. See, what's not helping either is the chop. It's quite choppy, and you only need a piece of chop to trip the board as you're starting to plane, and that can actually knock you back off the plane. Here we go. Okay, so you know, you think you're not actually doing anything, but you are. You're working, pointing your toes, flexing your legs, allowing the board to rise and fall as it needs to. Okay, I'm going to really stonk upwind now. I'm going to try and get some deep air. I'm going to try and go really deep into the sea if I can, while this quite large gust is here. See whether I can get a nice speedy run back into the beat from an upwind point of view. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can. It's gone right again. Here we go. Here we go. It's very, very light. In fact, I'm having to bear off just to keep the board planing. And I even might be forced to take my back foot out of the strap, just so that I can stand more aft. Just to try and squeeze a little bit more power upwind. Oh dear. dear. Well, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, guys. It's going to even make the corner of the beach. Oh, jeez. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, this wind's almost died. I said back foot's out the strap. I'm now standing, my feet pretty much close together. As I'm actually managing to maintain a board speed, but also a board speed upwind. So I'm almost standing close to the mast. It's not working, guys. In fact, I'm dropping off the plane. I think this is the evening session over. Come on. Let's hope, praying for a bit of wind now. It looks like we've got some coming. Rather large swells that are coming at all angles are not really helping much either. Oh jeez, that's it, I have to stop.